Welcome everyone to our first ever virtual Student Academic and Engagement Awards ceremony. I'm Kim Blosser, President of Lord Fairfax, and it is so great to have you with us. I can't see everyone, my screen's not big enough to get all of them, but I see we have 79 participants so far, and I'm sure more will be joining us, and I am so glad to have you all here. Let me first start by congratulating all of the students being honored this evening. These are outstanding academic achievements, and you should be very proud of your accomplishments. And for those of you being recognized for your campus involvement and engagement outside of the classroom, please know that statistics show that students who are involved on campus at the community college have a 50% greater chance of completing their bachelor's degree when they transfer. Engagement equals success. So thank you to your family and your friends who are also joining us to celebrate these special students. Who would have ever thought we'd be having this ceremony virtually? Only 9 short weeks ago, you were on spring break and not even thinking that the rest of your semester would occur away from campus entirely online. I don't know about you, but for me, it feels more like 9 months ago. But here we are. And we intend to celebrate you just as we would have if we could have all gathered in the barn on our Fauquier campus. 2020 will be a year none of us will ever forget. 2020 is also special to Lord Fairfax for a more positive reason, and that is this year marks the 50th anniversary of our college. For 50 years, Lord Fairfax has been serving students in our communities with outstanding programs that address workforce and economic development, our academic programs, our dual enrollment high school programs, and also programs that help students earn their GED or learn English language skills. And that 50 years, Lord Fairfax has served over 260,000 students, beginning with the first 577 who enrolled in the fall of 1970, and the nearly 20,000 individuals who will have taken classes through Lord Fairfax just this year. This week in May is the week each year when we celebrate the successes of our students. And we also celebrate our employees. And so I want to thank all the faculty, the staff, all of you who have been part of putting this program together tonight, and all of you who have been part of our students' educational journey. Each year at the beginning of the semester and when new students come to our college, my message is always the same, and that's that our #1 goal is to help you succeed. And clearly you have achieved success. At this time, we're going to unmute everyone. Please join me with a round of applause and recognizing the class of 2020.
It is my honor to announce the President's List, which is folks that have 12 or more credits at the GPA of 3.8 or above in any academic semester with 12 or more credits completed. So this is your President's List for the spring of 2020. It is also my honor to announce the Dean's List, which are students who have a 3.2 or above GPA in any academic semester with 12 or more credits completed. Congratulations to our students on the Dean's List.
Hi, I'm Nicole Martin, and along with Chris Lambert, I'm an advisor for Phi Theta Kappa. Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society is the official honor society for students in two-year colleges. For over 100 years, Phi Theta worked to uphold high academic standards and recognize achievement. To be invited to be a member of Phi Theta Kappa is at least a G.5. See the names of students at campus who have been into the Alpha Psi Iota Phi Theta Kappa.
It is my pleasure to recognize the recently inducted members of our new honor society for professions in technology, Epsilon Pi Tau. Thanks to the efforts of trustee Dr. Melissa Stang, LFCC has been accepted and induction was virtually performed on March 26. I have the honor of being a co-trustee at the Fauquier campus. Epsilon Pi Tau is an honor society that recognizes academics of students, preparation for practitioners, and outstanding professionals. 2 students are being recognized from the Fauquier campus for their membership in the society. They are Ronaldo Cotton and Nina Hilling. We are proud that they are pioneers in the establishment of Epsilon Pi Tau Delta Phi chapter at Lord Fairfax Community College, Fauquier campus.
Sigma Kappa Delta is a National English Honor Society. In order to belong to Sigma Kappa Delta, students have to have A or B in all of their English classes and a recommendation and a 3.0 GPA. This year we have muddled through, and I'm proud to recognize Jonathan Bailey, Juliana Cardine, Lisa Gilliquist, Michaela Hardy, Marin Lemoyne, Taryn Leon Cavallo, Alexis Wade, and Trevor Waite. Thanks to all. Well, I'm going to jump into this again, Kim Lewis, and this time I'm wearing my QEP hat. The QEP is a topic that the faculty believe is important to promote our reaccreditation efforts, and the QEP is information literacy. And every year we do a student research symposium in order to promote our QEP. On April 30th, LFCC hosted the 13th Annual Student Research Symposium in 3 divisions: Humanities and Social Sciences, Science, Engineering, and Math, and then Business, Technology, and Education. That symposium is modeled after the type of professional meeting sessions where participants show their professional work with their colleagues. The symposium is part of that QEP effort so that we can have our students model after professionals in the field. In the past, students have done this through a poster presentation, and this year we added 2 categories: slide presentations and persuasive speeches. And in another change to our symposium format, as you might expect, we held our symposium online. The students submitted recordings of themselves presenting their projects, and each project was then judged by 3 faculty judges. About 20 students participated, which was a fantastic turnout considering our move online in March. Collectively, they did a really good job, and many of the judges commented on the quality of their efforts. This year, 6 judges were chosen by the judges to receive an award based on their project. Along with the certificate, the students will receive a monetary award as well. I want to thank all the sponsoring professors and the judges who volunteered their time to make this happen. I want to thank Erin Wells from IT to help us move online and recognize those students.
So our winners this year, the traditional category, the research poster, we had first place Allie Halsey with her topic of exercise and depression. She was in the exercise science class, actually with myself. In second place, we have Joel Schwartzman with his topic, Physical Coral Reef Damage Caused by Human Activity. He's in a biology course with Brenda Weems. So congratulations, Allie and Joel. Moving now to our research talk category. We actually had a tie because the judges, this was so close, such high quality work in the research talk. So we're really proud of 2 first place winners. We have first place Angie Kim with biomimicking cicada wing topography on silicone hydrogel contact lenses. And then also first place Connor Martin, a chemical synthesis of wintergreen, a route to methyl salicylate from toluene. Again, mouthfuls for both of those topics. He was in chemistry class with Sam Dillander. Congratulations, Andy and Connor. And our last category was the persuasive speech category. In first place, we had Matthew Haydu with the Roadkill Project in Allison Thompson's communications class. And second place, Leslie Ortiz, Be a Part of Your Community College, again in Allison Thompson's communications class. So congratulations, Matthew and Leslie.
More than 30 years ago, Lord Fairfax established an honors program which provides opportunities for motivated and high-achieving students to earn honors credit in courses taken at the college. Additionally, an honors program scholar, which is noted on the student's diploma as well as on the transcript. Honors program scholars have earned honors credit in at least 3 classes, have completed an honors seminar course, and have written an honors thesis paper. To recognize 4 honors program scholars. First, Quist. Lisa is earning her degree in liberal arts with a full GPA. She plans to transfer to the University of Mary Washington to study writing. Lisa aspires to write fiction for young adults and possibly someday be an editor. Currently, she is working in what she says to 4 to 5 books. Lisa's honors thesis was flawed, the U.S. system. Second recipient of the award is Chase. Chase completed his Associate of Arts and Sciences degree at LFCC in the fall of 2019, and he transferred to George Mason University to pursue a bachelor's degree. Chase said he's unable to be here tonight because as a nurse tech at Inova Fairfax and working with COVID patients hours a week. This is LFCC honors field, the evolution and revolution of the. Congratulations, Lisa and Chase. Our third honors program scholar is Molly graduated summa cum laude in December of 2019. She'll be transferring to Christopher Newport University this fall to major in psychology. The goal is to complete her PhD in psychology and work as a therapist. Her thesis was entitled Third Wave Feminism, Transformed by Media. And our fourth scholar, Trevor will be graduating this term with an Associate of Science degree in engineering. While at LFCC, Trevor's maintained a perfect 4.0. In the fall, he will transfer to continue his studies in engineering. Trevor excels not only in STEM courses, but also in humanities areas. Honors thesis was entitled, What 3D Printing Will Provide to Our Descendants. So congratulations to all our honors program scholars. The All-USA Community College academic team recognizes exceptional students at the nation's community colleges. This program is sponsored by the American Association of Community Colleges, USA Today, Follett Higher Ed Group, the Coca-Cola Foundation, and is administered by Phi Theta Kappa. Students are chosen from each state and their state team. Students are selected for their intellectual rigor, achievement, leadership, civic growth, and for extending their educational experiences to better themselves, their schools, and communities. Each team member will receive a commemorative medallion and recognition from the Chancellor of the Virginia Community College System. Usually this occurs at a luncheon in Richmond, but this year, because of the virus, students will receive these accolades and medallion in the mail. 2 students from the Fauquier campus of Lord Fairfax were selected as members of the 2020 All Virginia Academic Team. And this year, we are pleased to recognize Morgan McKinney. Morgan currently holds a 3.8 GPA and will graduate from LFCC next year with an associate's degree in arts and sciences. She'll continue her studies, pursuing a degree in geology as well as one in archaeology. She had planned to transfer to the University of Aberdeen in Scotland, but depending on the situation with the virus, she's also considering programs at James Madison University and George Mason. Morgan's goal is to become a geoarchaeologist. Congratulations, Morgan. Our second recipient is Sophia Oporto. Sophia is graduating from LFCC with a degree in business and will be transferring to Virginia Tech this fall to pursue a degree in business information technology. She'll be following in a family tradition, joining her older sister and stepbrother at Tech. After graduation, Sophia hopes to work in a management position. She also said that in her summers and spare time, she very much enjoys traveling and meeting people. Congratulations, Sophia and Morgan.
Hi there, everybody. Greetings. It's Ed and Lori Hoisington, your crime-fighting adjunct professors. And we are here proud to announce the Administration of Justice Outstanding Student is Erica Gonzalez. Erica was in both our face-to-face and online courses, and she is a committed student who took some time to take care of her family. Knowing that education is important, she returned to finish her associate's degree. Erica is a self-motivated student who exceeds expectations with the quality of her work. Erica will be continuing her education at the University of Mary Washington, pursuing a degree in liberal arts program. Congratulations, Erica, and good luck.
Hi, everyone. I am back as a professor of English, and I am extremely honored to have to be able to announce the Outstanding Achievement in English goes to a young woman who has been in several of my classes, most recently my creative writing class, where her kindness to other people in the class, her academic skill, and her writing has made classes a joy. She is a wonderful student, and I have no doubt that she'll go on to do good things. This award goes to Juliana Cardine. Once again, it is my pleasure to give out another award. This particular student was in, of all things, my horror class. And like me, she is not a fan of every Jason movie that ever came out, and she doesn't know everything about Frankenstein, unlike some of our students. But she has an amazing capacity to analyze and critique and move forward. And so when I made the nomination, I was thinking of her performance in the Survey of Horror class. I believe Nicole Martin had another justification. Nicole?
Okay. Yeah, Professor and Lewis and I worked together to choose the outstanding student in humanities. We put forward candidates' names who excel in our humanities, and we discussed that. And this year we put forth the same candidate as our top choice. She's a student writer and artist who brings us. I've known this student long before she came to Lord Fairfax. Very thrilled to present this year's Outstanding Achievement Award. Molly excelled in her coursework at LFCC, graduated 0.9 GPA. She took a variety of humanities, literature, Asian civilization, Spanish, ethics, and as I mentioned, she graduated as an honors program scholar and was a delight to have in the seminar course. Molly, through her theater work, stage and behind the scenes, but it was when she came to the college that I learned she was a painter as well. Molly plans to study psychology and hopes to combine this with her love for art by becoming an artist. She also said she'd like to return her love for a new generation of students. I'm up again for the Outstanding Achievement in History Award. Choice for the Outstanding History was also an easy one. There was only one other serious contender, and that was this student's twin brother. Please this year's Outstanding Achievement Award to Matthew Matika. When I walked into my class, I knew he would be a stellar student. He sat right in the front row and wasn't afraid to enthusiasm for the subject. An active participant in every class, interesting in probing questions, contributes his own knowledge from research, and consistently exceeds for papers and assignments. His final essay paper was as a play. Those students that everyone wants to have in class. A member of Phi Theta Kappa with a 3.9 GPA, Matthew is an all-around strong and engaged student. He had to work hard to overcome some extreme personal hardship, and he persevered and finished the courses and didn't complain. I knew he was a good student, but now I know he's an exceptional young man. I look forward to seeing him in a summer academic career because I know ability and potential to make a name for himself in history or whatever field he chooses to pursue.
Good evening and congratulations to all the students being recognized. I'm Melissa Stang, the program chair for computer science. I'm honored to recognize Lee Klaus as the Fauquier 2020 Outstanding Achievement in Computer Science awardee. Lee quickly volunteers to assist his struggling peers in class, but one thing that really stood out with Lee was this year he competed in IBM's Master the Mainframe programming competition. He is one of only 2 students at Lord Fairfax to reach the highest level, level 3 in this competition. He's also only one of 5 community college students in the US to complete this level, and one of 26 in the nation to complete the highest level at this IBM competition, Master the Mainframe. Lee plans to work in civil service or go to work for a game development company. Congratulations, Lee, and I look forward to your continued computing success.
My name is Bill Lewis. I'm the program lead for engineering at both Middletown and Warrenton. And this student who's been selected for outstanding achievement in engineering, first of all, 3 main reasons. One, this person's academics are just absolutely excellent. The level of work that they put in to understand the material and their time and effort. A second reason, and a very important one, is their willingness to help other students who are in the program, who are having difficulty, their helpfulness just in general, and I know this extends beyond the engineering classes as well. And then the last reason is this particular student obviously has a love for the subject matter in terms of trying to solve problems and understand what makes things work. So I'd like to congratulate Trevor Waite for outstanding achievement in engineering and offer him my congratulations.
Well, it is a pleasure to address you again. I am Dr. Sandy Evans. The Outstanding Achievement Award goes to Lee Klaus. We have already heard about Lee. Lee has been an outstanding contributor to the LFCC family by not only being a student, but a work study at the testing center. Lee is graduating in December. Although he lives in Culpeper and another community college would have been closer, he was attracted to LFCC because it is a small college close to home. When Lee took an IT course with me several years ago, I was impressed by his dedication to studying, his challenging questions. I mean, there were some questions that really, really challenged me and made me research, and the yearning for learning. I said to myself, this kid will go far. He started as a cybersecurity major, but switched to computer science because he really enjoys programming, and his love of math is a real plus in this field. Finally, Lee helps his family as a volunteer at a local animal rescue and lectures and ushers at his parish. It is an honor to bestow this award to Lee.
So I'm Stacy Ellis, Head of Health, Physical Education, and Recreation, and I'm excited to present the Outstanding Achievement in Personal Training and Group Exercise Leadership to Bridget Scarborough. Bridget is a United States Air Force veteran with over 15 years of experience in the fitness and wellness industry. Since 2011, Bridget has owned It's Up to You, LLC, a company focused on one-on-one personal training, small group, and large group personal training as well. Her experience includes working with clients with pre and post rehabilitative needs, memory loss, traumatic brain injuries, weight loss goals, and so much more. To get to the point, Bridget has accrued too many national certifications to list them all, but just to give you a little sample, she's an ACE personal trainer, a Cooper Institute law enforcement fitness specialist, a TRX group fitness training specialist. She has aquatics certifications, cycle, and the list kind of goes on. She's even won the Best of Culpeper Personal Training Award 4 times. So needless to say, Bridget's professional experience enhanced the LFCC classroom tremendously. Bridget has always been a lifelong learner, as evidenced by her numerous industry certifications. As she leaves LFCC, she's earning her personal trainer and group exercise leadership career study certificate, her recreation and outdoor leadership career study certificate, and associate's degree in general studies, all while maintaining a 3.8 GPA. So while this is a very special graduation for Bridget, it makes it even more special as her only son, Leighton, is also graduating this year with his bachelor's degree. So what an awesome role model that Bridget has been to Leighton. Beyond LFCC, Bridget plans to attend George Mason University to pursue her bachelor's degree. Bridget's dedication to her academic pursuits, her professional and volunteer experience, as well as her mentoring in the classroom, lend Bridget to be most deserving of this award. I'm honored to have Bridget as a friend and a colleague. Congratulations, Bridget. I'm going to keep going. Excited to present the 2020 Outstanding Achievement in Outdoor Recreation and Outdoor Leadership to John McCullough. John came to LFCC this past fall to pursue a change in career. Having already earned a Bachelor's of Science in Health Sciences from James Madison University in 2013, and having worked in the restaurant and hospitality industries for many years as a head chef, kitchen manager, and general manager, seemed like it was time for him to make a change. During his time at LFCC, John completed fall and spring semester practicum hours at Verdun Adventure Bound Center, developing and carrying out lesson plans, including team building and environmental education for a variety of age groups. They appreciated and valued him so much at Verdun that he was then offered a part-time position as a facilitator. In the classroom, John is a patient and kind leader that adds tremendous depth to the conversation. Outside of the classroom, he only continues to better himself. He's obtained just this year Wilderness First Responder certifications and the Center for Outdoor Ethics Leave No Trace Trainer certifications, and he's always on the hunt for more. Additionally, an assignment for his outdoor recreation class has led to publication opportunities for John. John's article titled "Community Means All," with a focus on experiential learning and making connections in the outdoors, will be published in the fall 2020 edition of the Mid-Atlantic Current, a journal of the Mid-Atlantic Experiential Education Association. With John's creativity, passion, and drive, I know that he will do amazing things in the recreation industry. For now, John, go enjoy some fishing, maybe some mushroom hunting, and celebrate your success. Congratulations.
It is with honor that I present this year's Outstanding Achievement in Business Administration Award to Mr. James Higdon. James began his education at LFCC in August of 2017. and will now be transferring to Old Dominion University as he pursues a bachelor's degree in finance. There are two things that James most enjoyed during his time here with us, and I quote, "The first is that all the professors I have had are very friendly and understand and work with their students to make sure they understand the material. And two, when I started taking classes solely online, the professors still managed to be very in touch with their students, even though they don't see them face to face." James currently works at Oakview National Bank and would like to continue his career in a financial institution. He would also like to become fluent in Spanish in order to better serve our diverse community. With an impressive 3.945 GPA, we join together and wish James the very best.
Hello, I'm the program lead for all the education programs at Lord Fairfax Community College at all the campuses. And today I'm going to award Elise Fernandez with the Outstanding Achievement in Education Award. The decision on this award was determined by the joint efforts of all the early childhood development and education faculty at all the campuses. It's the result of a consideration of a number of outstanding students, and choosing just one was really difficult. The criteria for this award includes high grades, of course, but it goes beyond that. We also consider the positive characteristics we hope to see in professional educators. Traits like being approachable and patient, friendly and helpful, caring, fair, organized and energetic. Elise demonstrates all of those characteristics, and several of the faculty said that she consistently puts forth the effort, always turned in quality work all the time. Everyone wants success, but success only follows those who want it enough to make the effort and go the distance to get it. This award brings you our warmest congratulations. It's an honor to be selected by the faculty for this award, and it speaks highly of how well you and your work are regarded. Best of luck for your future, and congratulations for your achievements. Keep it going.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lisa Day. I'm the faculty instructor for surgical technology at Bent Hill. And this is a very special award that, or recognition that I'm going to give. See, our program is really unique in that a large part of our learning actually happens in the actual operating room during surgical cases on real live patients. But unfortunately, due to the current COVID crisis and the halting of all elective cases and the shortage of protective wear, the class of 2020 is going to be a little slightly delayed in our actual completion of our program. So although there's a delay, it doesn't take away from the fact that the Bent Hill Surgical Technology program has some pretty amazing students. So amazing, in fact, that it was difficult for me to choose just one student for this category. See, I have a small group of students that they are almost point for point in equal in every assignment, every exam, every clinical skill, every assessment. It's really hard to choose out of my students. But so basically it came down to just one communication that I received from a surgeon who was kind of a tough cookie to please, but he actually reached out to me after hours and praised the student for the way that they performed in the operating room for an emergency procedure that was actually a life-threatening for the patient. And he complimented this student on their skills and their knowledge and their ability to adapt. And he actually said to me, quote, "She's going to be a good one." So I'd like to add that having her in class is always a joy. She is usually early to class, sometimes the last to leave. She is continuously consistent with her academics. She has all A's in her surgical classes. She has a wonderful attitude and her love for the craft that she's learning. I'm so proud of this student, and I'd like to recognize Kelsey Pendergrass for her outstanding achievement in surgical technology.
So tonight I am presenting the Outstanding Achievement Award in Nursing. And like Professor Day said, her choice was difficult because there were several students who were point-to-point matching. We have on the Fauquier campus this year something unusual with 3 students graduating with a 4.0. A 4.0 is impressive at any time. It's especially impressive in nursing. Most students who come into the nursing program start with a 4.0, and we have to work with them and get them to understand that not many people graduate with a 4.0. It's difficult to transition your mind into thinking like a nurse, and so it's rare that students have a 4.0. This year we have more than one student graduating with a 4.0, so we had to have other factors that helped us determine who would be our outstanding graduate. So our outstanding graduate this year is Saskia Paulson. She is a very determined student and very passionate about what she does. First met Saskia in an information session we do about monthly to help students learn about how to get into the nursing program. And what struck me about Saskia is she was so bubbly and outgoing and so determined and organized about everything that she did. And she has approached nursing in that same way. She is super prepared every class. She challenges me. She challenges her classmates every class. Just trying to dig deeper and understand the why behind everything that we do. She's excelled at the bedside. Every one of her clinical instructors has had wonderful things to say about her. She completed a preceptorship in the ICU at Fauquier Health. Not her first choice, but I kind of pushed her thinking that it would be something that she enjoyed, and she excelled and is now getting ready to graduate as a nurse, take boards, and move on, continuing to provide excellent care to patients and challenging people and gaining more knowledge every single day. So congratulations, Saskia.
So this year's faculty fave comes as no surprise, as he's been described by many of his students as absolutely awesome. This year's recipient has been described as an amazing teacher that has the ability to teach in many different ways at once. He makes the sometimes difficult subject of anatomy and physiology interesting and easy to learn. He goes above and beyond to reach out to and help his students in and out of the classroom. He has a great personality, is funny, and shows genuine interest in the success and future of his students. His passion and ability to share his knowledge with his students is refreshing and earnest. This year's recipient of the faculty fave is Professor Butch Austin.
Hi everyone, I'm going to be presenting the Super Staff Award. He makes an effort to find the right path for the individual student. This year's recipient of the Super Staff Award is Academic Advisor Chuck Freer.
All right, so we have a special recognition this year. This has been a very unique year, and our students in Phi Theta Kappa wanted to recognize our faculty and staff at the Fauquier campus and at LFCC in general for all that they've done for them. So they put together a very special appreciation video that I'm about to show you. Without further ado, for the first time only, the Phi Theta Kappa College Project thank you to our staff and faculty.
Hi, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Martini, and we've had wonderful, wonderful work studies this year, and we're so happy and pleased to have them on our team. Their names are Bernadette Brognano, Sarah Fuel, Trevor Waite, and Lee Klaus, and we appreciate their kindness, their diligence, and we're just so happy to have them on our team. Thank you all so very much.
Phi Theta Kappa not only recognize academic excellence, but also opportunities for students to become involved in campus and communities. It allows students the chance to gain leadership. The chapter at the Fauquier campus has been very active this year, sponsoring a college project that a bit ago, building an honors and action project on the influence on interpersonal relationships, co-sponsored tree, providing volunteer opportunities in hosting a winter craft fair, and much, much more. I participated in state as well as an international conference virtually for the first time because of the virus. Lambert and I have been really blessed, committed, hardworking, and enthusiastic team this year. Chris, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I actually wanted to say to our officers, this is my first full year as a PTK co-advisor with Nicole, and I could not have wished for a better leadership team to work with. Each of you is very unique. Each of you puts up with me, so thanks. And even when we had our 8 o'clock morning meetings in the fall, most of you were there on time. And you didn't put up a fight. You were really energetic, even at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then I know you were really excited when we moved to 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the spring. I was excited as well. And even when COVID-19 hit, you still were meeting with us weekly, which many other students kind of dropped off the face of the earth. So thank you guys for sticking with it and showing your dedication to LFCC. So now we're going to recognize our officers. Nicole?
Okay, we had a fantastic and large here. So a few words. Some of these officers you've already met. They've been introduced in winning up, but I do want to say thanks to them individually. We'll begin with our Trevor Waite. We said Trevor's graduating this year with a 4.0 down to Virginia Tech. In the role of chapter president, Trevor demonstrated the quality of an effective leader, motivate, and he knows. He directed the Honors and Action Project, totally revamped our new member wrote a speech to the inductees, but it included the entire team, really made everyone a part of our Phi Theta Kappa community. I of Trevor, a lot of our success this year is thank you. Then Zoe Fry, so right-hand woman, took in an incredibly active role, involved in every activity, every meeting, including all those 8 o'clock meetings. Zoe leaving us to go to ODU. She's in psychology, and she plans to use her bachelor's degree to transfer occupational therapy program where she'll get her master's degree. Zoe loves soccer, enthusiastic. She plays soccer and she coaches. And she also really likes to sit on this out about her. She grew up performing in musicals. So again, thanks Zoe for work this year. To recognize leadership coordinator, Morgan McKinney. And you already heard about Morgan. She's our geologist, archaeologist. It's probably no surprise that Morgan likes the outdoors. So she likes hiking, she likes sports, volleyball. She also enjoys acting and traveling. So again, we've heard a lot about Morgan. I know she's going to be back with us next. It's just to be the president of the Virginia West Virginia. So not only is she going to be active, but she's going to be representing our entire region. So congratulations, Morgan. The next officer I'd like is Caleb Johnson, our honor. was a homeschooler who came to us. Quiet when he first came, really came into his own in the chapter. He's there, always participating. We're going to, as he transfers to university in the fall. The next officer, we've already met her, Lisa Gisselquist. She's won several awards this season. She's our secretary. Again, very committed member, a lot of great ideas, a lot of enthusiasm. A little bit about Lisa earlier, but I wanted to tell you one other unique thing about her. In the children, she was homeschooled college, and it's probably no surprise. I told you that she liked to write. She's also a bookworm. She likes to get her hide away from her family with a book. That's the way she gets her downtime. So thank you, Lisa, for this year. Our next officer is our marketing officer, Hilario. Janelle, also very quiet, but incredibly talented. She did our social media, our posters. Every time we had a project, we would come to Janelle and say, how can you promote? And she always found a number of creative ways. She attended calls, again, was very, very involved in the chapter, and really just doing anything we was there for it. So thanks for all your, Janelle, and all your creativity. Our last officer I'm going to recognize, pleased, is Josiah Beam, our Service and Fellowship Officer. Josiah has a fantastic, you can see his smile there, always willing to help and do the lowliest. So we'll miss him a lot. He's graduating to Liberty University to major in government because past times is analyzing politics. I mean, he wants to work in local government when he, something unique about, he is the youngest of 11. He has 8 brothers and 2 sisters, and also tells us he's 18 nephews and nieces, so he may be heading down to Liberty. He's in quiet, I don't know. So thanks to all of our fantastic officers, and we'll miss you guys.
Hi, I'm Stacy Clifford. I'm the assistant professor of nursing. This is actually my first year, part of the university, or part of the school, and part of the SNA, which is the Student Nursing Association. So it's my first year being a student faculty advisor. So most people, or a lot of people, don't know what the SNA does, but it's dedicated to fostering the professional development of nursing students and preparing them to lead our profession in the future. It is a way to bring nursing students together for professional mentoring and to promote the development of skills that they will need as responsible members of the nursing profession. This past year, our SNA officers, they began the 2019-2020 school year off by pairing our first year nursing students with their second year mentor. This program allows and helps design the new students to navigate through their first year of nursing school, which we all know can be very challenging and overwhelming. They also organized a breast cancer awareness educational table during October to help our campus and community recognize the importance of early detection and screening of this disease. Unfortunately, due to our current situation, they were unable to follow through with their spring plans, which included things like visiting a geriatric population in our local nursing homes and sponsoring a blood drive on campus. It's been a pleasure working with these ladies over the last 2 semesters. I had hoped to get to know them a little bit better and work with them a little bit more, but I'd like to wish them all the best in their nursing careers. They're getting ready to graduate and take their boards. President of the SNA is Catherine Tharp. Vice President Susanna Brooks. Treasurer Ashley Weeks. And Secretary Erin McDonald.
I oversee the Student Ambassadors program at the Fauquier campus. I actually consider them the backbone of student life and engagement, because without them, I would not be following the straight and narrow. I'd probably be all over the place. They all kind of keep me in line in their own way. These students serve as the face of the college. They promote student events and achievements. They attend outreach events. They host fundraisers for the community. They deal with hordes of 8th graders every fall except maybe this fall. So any of you guys that are going to be here in the fall with me, you might be off the hook. Don't quote me yet. We'll see. And the list goes on. I mean, they do everything. Our ambassadors run the gambit. We have the quiet bookworm. We have the enthusiastic class clown who knows who he is. And then we have that outspoken overachiever. She knows who she is. Our ambassadors are unique, and I consider it an honor to have worked with them because they're amazing. Even in the face of COVID-19, they've remained engaged and continue to be leaders at the college, even at a distance. I know I hosted many virtual events, and many of them were right there with me. I know Zoe participated. She sang beautifully at our Virtuoki. Danny was a part of a few of my events. He has a beautiful voice as well. Go, Danny. You guys are always there. And you always tell me that I make a difference in your lives. Well, you make a difference in my life. So thank you very much for all that you do and for keeping LFCC in check. I want to take a moment to recognize each of them individually. We have Garrett Bosk. He's one of our lead ambassadors. Zoe Fry, also a lead ambassador. Danny Mahalik Jr., another lead ambassador. Trevor Waite, another lead ambassador. Trevor, you've been in this award ceremony a lot. Don't let that get to your head. We also have Abigail Pastor. She's an alumni ambassador. She's helped me so much. I actually consider her one of my right-hand people, a co-advisor. We have Kelsey Kissel, another alumni ambassador. She went off to pursue her degree and comes back for all the 8th grade visits. We have Jessica Bagby, one of our new students. I'm looking forward to working with you again in the fall. We have Emily Daniels, again, coming back in the fall, or she better be. Javier Medina Jr., one of our new ambassadors. Janelle Alario, she's actually she's graduating, so I will miss her. I was just really starting to get to know her this year. Elliot Pauling. Wanye Solomon. Liz Thompson. And Heritage Whitesell. Please join me in congratulating and thanking all of our student ambassadors. So we actually wanted to recognize some special awards this year. Our Phi Theta Kappa chapter actually won some very prestigious regional awards. And I'm going to let Nicole present those. They've already won them at a ceremony, but you'll all be receiving plaques and a very special gift from us in the mail very soon. So be on the lookout for that.
So at West Virginia Regional Convention in March, the Alpha Psi Iota chapter was awarded outstanding accolades and contributions this year. And we were fortunate to attend because this was one of the last before everything closed for the rest of the year. It was just before spring break. The 3 awards, and there you can see Morgan in the center of that picture with her stole, which she was elected to be the regional. The first award the chapter won was Distinguished Honors in Action Theme Award for the Power of Connection, and we won that first place in the region. The second award was the Distinguished Honors in Action Project Overall Award, and that was the second place award. And the third award we won was, no surprise, after I just bragged on officers, we won first place in the for Distinguished Officer Team. Really, really proud of you guys for that award.
Well, good evening. I am Chris Coots, and I am Provost of the Fauquier campus, and I'm going to present the Top Campus Organization Awards. And it's probably no surprise given what you've heard already. Chris Lambert a little while ago asked if we all remember the construction and the issues with the plumbing. And yes, I do remember that very much so. And this was a group, an organization that helped us what we decided, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So we decided to run a campaign based on the construction that was going on called Your Future Under Construction. So the Top Campus organization this year is, of course, the Alpha Psi Phi Iota the Fauquier campus chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. They really helped us with that campaign. During a time we saw numerous on and off campus changes and challenges, and the group really helped us as administrators, faculty, and staff really work with students to help during that challenging time. It seems so long ago now since we've been working online that we had all those issues, but that were the driving force behind the Commit to Complete project in the fall semester, and got over 50 signatures from students on campus, and then a whole lot of other students online committed to seeing their education through at the Fauquier campus. The Honors in Action project, which we talked about already, looked at how, yes, you can put down your cell phone or your mobile device, and that increases and promoted interpersonal interactions and engagement, which was wonderful to see that boost in on-campus participation. So in addition to that, as we've just heard, they earned the 5-star designation, the highest honor at PTK level, and hosted a celebration that not only included PTK members, but the campus as a whole, so involving the entire student body. So I just want to say congratulations to the members of Alpha Psi Iota, this year's Top Campus organization.
Hello, everybody. Once again, as I said previously, it was really hard to choose a student for this award, but I just want to say that as a longtime practitioner before I became an educator, I'm also hold some leadership roles within my profession, not just in the local or the state level, but also national. So I can tell you that I can attest to the fact that leadership roles are vital to the promotion of any profession, and it's really important that you're a role model for those around you. And you know, in practice and as we go through life, we come across these individuals, and you know right away that they're going to be the next generation of champions in that profession. So I'd like to recognize this student because even though they're just entering this field, they're very confident, very skilled, and they're looked to as a leader by their classmates and their peers. This student is always encouraging, is always positive, goes way beyond anything that I ask of them in the class, and they're always there to help others. And he always does this, I said he always does this very humbly also. So in his typical fashion, he never told me that he was asked to go visit other classes at LFCC and to promote our program. And I was really surprised when another student actually texted me a picture of him talking to an anatomy class, and I had no idea that he was doing this. So, you know, this student carries himself with confidence and with a professional demeanor that's way beyond his youth. And he's courteous and kind and respectful to all that he encounters, and not only in our classroom, but also in our affiliated healthcare facilities. He's an excellent representative of LFCC and our healthcare professions programs. So I'd like to recognize Kenji Juarez for his outstanding leadership. The next one, this was another student that I'm really happy that there was another way to recognize this student because she absolutely deserves it. I wanted to recognize her not only for her superb academics and skills, but also for the journey that she's been on that landed her here today. This student served our country as a medic in the U.S. Air Force, and all while she was a military spouse and she raised 2 children. At the end of her military career, she came to LFCC as a non-traditional student to start on her journey towards a new path as a civilian. I've witnessed the challenging life changes that she's endured in just the brief time that I've known her, and I've seen her doubt herself and her abilities, which I have no idea why, because she has straight A's in all of her courses, and she's also one of the top skilled students that we have. You know, no matter what obstacle she has been faced with, through her perseverance, she's always pushed forward. She's overcome everything without a complaint or a sad face or anything. She is just a joy to be around, and you would never know that she is doubting herself. I've seen her confidence grow, and as she's blossomed and she's become so comfortable in the surgical setting, often she performs like she's an old pro, and so much so that the clinical sites want to hire her right now. So she's come so far in just a few short months, and I can't wait to see what her future holds. And I'd like to recognize Jessica Diaz for her journey of self-discovery.
So this year's recipient is someone that truly embodies LFCC's mission and values. From the moment he was introduced to the opportunity of the Student Ambassador Program, Elliot Pauling was all in. Michelle Cribbs comments that his positivity and genuine excitement is infectious to all he encounters, and I second that. He's an incredible asset to our students and staff. Elliot has truly proven to be an asset to LFCC as he volunteers for every opportunity to get out into the community and truly goes above and beyond. This year, we developed a partnership with H.M. Pearson Elementary School. The ambassadors were assigned to classrooms, grades kindergarten through 3rd grade, in which they would work with the students on a weekly or bi-weekly basis on various projects, reading with them, working on their homework, tutoring them, whatever was needed. Elliot eagerly signed up and took 2 days a month to work in a classroom at Pearson. The children that he worked with, along with the teachers, were so pleased with him after the very first meeting. The teachers and the person in charge emailed me saying that Elliot needed to come back as often as possible. Elliot was recognized by Pearson for going above and beyond. When he learned that the 2nd graders were doing a research project, he immediately dove in and volunteered an additional day to help with the program. In addition, they commented on him being an amazing role model for their students. In addition, he goes out of his way to attend events here, and I look forward to working with him more in the fall. It's been a true pleasure to see him grow as a leader and take charge. I am happy to announce that he has taken the role of president of Alpha Psi Iota, our PTK chapter at the Fauquier campus. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to bring to it. So thank you for all of your contributions, Elliot, and for going above and beyond. Every year, I select one student ambassador that has really gone above and beyond and really contributed to LFCC. I'm going to go ahead and tell her who she is because she won last year. Zoe Fry is our A+ student ambassador. Zoe's outstanding leadership skills, upbeat and energetic personality, and down-to-earth take on things keeps our group grounded. Almost 2 years ago, she joined the ambassadors. And at that time, she was quiet and really kept to herself. I would ask her to help, she would jump right in, but she really didn't get too involved. She would do it, and that was it. However, after those 8th grade visits I was talking about, 2 leadership conferences, and numerous outreach events, she's really come into her own. Zoe is not only a leader in the ambassadors, but also in Phi Theta Kappa. As you heard before, she was our vice president this year. It has been a privilege to work with her and see her grow as a leader during her time at LFCC. She's always willing and eager to step in and take the lead or follow when needed. It's her knack for detail and perseverance and her ability to keep our group and me in line. She has helped me develop leadership opportunities for our group as well as lead the group when I need a proxy. All of this and more led me to designate Zoe as a student ambassador lead. And in fact, many times I consider her my co-advisor. I cannot imagine this group without her at this point, and I know that she's going to go to ODU online and take her classes, but since it's online, I'm hoping she's going to be around so she can still pitch in when I need her to keep me in line. So, congratulations, Zoe, and thank you for everything that you do. I want to recognize this person for being very involved at the Fauquier campus. There are many ways for our students to get involved at the college, you know, being a student leader, joining clubs, participating in events, just being on campus all the time. This student is on campus all the time. And he is very well liked and loved by all of us. Not only does he participate in and attend most of the activities, but he's not afraid to jump right in and lend his hand to make sure that our events go off without a hitch. He is a true asset to me. He has a unique perspective that is both refreshing and contagious, and he goes out of his way to get involved. This year's recipient is known for his volunteer work in various student activities and his willingness to help any student. He's always eager to jump in, work with new or prospective students, or provide support to those who are in need. He's the guy that always brings a smile to your face and goes out of his way to say something kind or make a kind gesture. He has a great attitude, and he shared that with student staff and visitors to LFCC every day. You can almost always find him at a student event or in the financial aid office. He has become a huge part of LFCC life, as he has served as a lead student ambassador and taken point on many events and activities. He has also been an integral part of the establishment and success of our campus food pantry. Plus, he's not afraid to throw on the lion costume. He is our Leo the Lion. This year's most involved student is none other than Danny Mahalik Jr.
I want to thank a special thank you to Chris Lambert for all his work in pulling this together. It's just done a fantastic job. Thank you, Chris, for that. And also to the faculty for all your work this year. We appreciate everything you've done. But a special shout out to the students, and congratulations to all our winners and our awardees tonight. You guys are the reason we're here. We love what you do. We support you. Come back next fall or wherever you're going. You know, best of luck to you. Stay in touch. Take care. Stay healthy, and have a wonderful evening. So, good evening, everybody, and have a good night. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thank you.